Welcome back to your Optavia LifeBook audio channel. Today we're going to dive into element 23 and we're going to be focusing on understanding our emotions and giving you some practical tools on how to really understand them before you express them. All right, if you could just go ahead and push that thumbs up button or leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I always respond. And as well as subscribe. That's really what helps get this channel out to more people. Let's go ahead and take a look. And we're going to be starting today on page 474. As an example, if you are feeling conscious anger, which is appropriate to the situation, the feeling helps to give you feedback that something is not working and that it needs to be addressed, as opposed to allowing the conversation to go below the line into the drama triangle, which we referenced that back in element 4 if you want to go back and look at that. If you find that the anger that you are feeling is unconscious, it's usually some previously conditioned response that you are feeling threatened, and it's probably coming out as a need to blame someone or something, or in the need to be right. If you take the time to examine those feelings, you will start to build a deeper understanding of what makes you do what you do. And you will become better at recognizing when you are below the line, and you can regain control and produce the outcome that is in your own and in others' best interests. Fully experiencing emotions that are a pure response to changing conditions is important. In your old story, you may have been bottling your emotions, pushing them aside, or brooding on those emotions until they became fact, which lowers your state of well-being as you get stuck in this loop. There's a lot of talk that goes on in that loop, and there's a lot of playing things out in our minds. But it's from the position of the emotion. You're swamped and you're seeing the world from the perspective of that emotion. It also affects your relationships because when you push your emotions aside, it's hard to connect with others in an authentic way. Also, if you are commiserating with a friend and co-brooding on a situation, it really does not let you focus on what you can learn, but instead it validates why you are upset with your mother-in-law. This can also make your friend an enabler. Now you are an observer with a courageous and curious perspective that allows you to figure out what this emotion is telling you. This attitude helps us to contemplate why we are feeling this and what value it holds for us. It means that we can question what we need to do to use our thinking brain in this situation and to consider what makes sense in terms of our health and well-being. Stop, challenge, and choose, which we first talked about in element 4, helps create a space between stimulus and response. And in that space is the power to choose growth and freedom. We're going to go ahead and stop there, and we'll pick up this exercise again in our next video.